Up next, we have another amazing speaker in artificial intelligence. This speaker will talk about AI for productivity and time freedom, how entrepreneurs reclaim hours each week. The founder of 13th Generation Consulting with over 20 years of experience in operations, executive support, and customer service. Known for translating tech talk into everyday language, she makes AI usable, accessible, and approachable. She helps teams move from "what is this" to "I can use this today" by removing intimidation and turning hesitation into confidence. Let's welcome Ebony Harbu. So join me in the comments as we welcome our next speaker.
Thank you for that intro. I feel famous. Hey, everyone. As you've heard, I'm Ebony, and I'm based in Houston, Texas. And I work with entrepreneurs and small business owners who are doing meaningful work, but often feel like they're constantly running on empty. Today, we're talking about AI for productivity and time freedom. Not hype, not trends, and not turning you into a tech expert. This is about how AI can support the way you already work, so you're not carrying so much for so long. But first, for the disclaimer, now I'm not going to read this to you. You've seen this already a few times, but I have a few disclaimers of my own. So first, yes, this is being recorded. So if you got the VIP, you'll get all the recordings, so you don't have to worry about that. And then I'm not going to be in the chat because I don't need y'all distracting me. I already got brain fog, and we all think we got ADHD. So we're going to do it this way. If you could go to this website, menti.com, and put in this code, or I should have some besties in the chat dropping the link. And there's also a QR code you could scan. And we're going to do it this way so I can get a little audience buy-in before I get started. So, think of the first thing that comes to mind and let me know, where do you feel most stretched right now in your work? Just give me the first thing that comes to mind, one word or phrase. Yeah, clarity. Yep, don't overthink it. Time, people, analysis, time. And the words are getting bigger, more than one person is saying the same thing. Overwhelm, yep. And see, this is telling a story, and I haven't even taught anything yet. What we're seeing on the screen right now is exactly why this conversation matters. Let me slow this down for a minute. When I say entrepreneurs don't have a time problem, I really want you to think about your last week, because most of you found the time, you showed up, you handled what needed to be handled, but at the end of the day, you still felt behind. That's not a calendar issue, that's a capacity issue. It's not just the work you're doing, it's the thinking, the deciding, the switching. You're the CEO, the publisher, the admin, the content creator, the salesperson, the support, and sometimes all before noon. So when someone says you just need better time management, that's offensive, right? Like, do you know how much I've done already today? And I haven't even done what I really needed to do. I get all high-pitched and soprano, they get me worked up. Because the real issue is that you're carrying too much for too long. Give me a 1 in the chat if this sounds familiar. I'm not looking, but you can't help but say that, right? I'm not looking. Keep me on track. Okay, so first, I want to reframe how we think about AI before we talk about tools. Think about baking a cake. You've got the flour, the sugar, the baking powder, milk, eggs, butter, all the obvious ingredients, right? But there's one ingredient you need that most people don't immediately think of. Do I have any bakers in the house? Does anyone know? Salt. And salt doesn't make the cake salty. It balances the sweetness. It sharpens the flavor. It makes everything taste more like itself. Without salt, cake can taste flat or overly sweet, like something is missing. Now, I know when y'all hear overly sweet, you're like, is that a thing? Yes, it is. And I have this memory from when I was younger that reminds me of this. When we used to go traveling, going out of town, we would always hit up a Waffle House. And you know the Waffle House, you get a waffle, and then they give you toast. Why? We're always like, why? But then they also give you a bowl of grits. Also, now y'all might be fighting in the comments, arguing with your cousins. I'm from Ohio, and we put sugar on our grits. So I remember, sugaring up the grits, and my mom will always be like, these grits need salt. And this is like a core memory, y'all. I remember, I would never forget this. I remember this. So she'll put a dash of salt in the grits, stir it up, taste it, perfection. And that is how I want us to think about AI. AI doesn't replace us, it enhances our potential. You direct recipe, AI drafts ingredient in the recipe. AI is fast at patterns and drafts. You're the one with the judgment, lived context, and taste. And so when I say AI is like salt, this is what I mean. And this is how I came up with my SALT framework. AI should support your thinking, accelerate execution, lower mental load, and tighten focus. Not the meal, not the recipe, just the enhancement. And listen, that's just one way to think about it. AI supports, amplifies, lightens the load, and triggers clarity. It also stays in the background, adds balance, lets you move faster, and takes pressure off. Or if you want business or corporate speak, AI streamlines, assists, leverages existing skill, and translates ideas into action. You could say that AI amplifies what you already do well, supports without replacing, and builds on your existing skills. Different words, same idea. But for today, remember, SALT. So now the question becomes, when should you use AI? Here's the filter I use. If a task is repeatable, explainable, or editable, AI can probably help. This isn't a to-do list, it's a decision lens, because the goal isn't to do more, it's to stop carrying so much. So now I want to get into a few case studies. Case study number 1 is writing. Emails, social posts, client responses. Most people don't struggle because they don't know what to say. They struggle because they're tired of starting from scratch again and again. Now for the fun part. Let's watch this, what happens in this scene, and then we'll come back and work this in real time.
We need to issue a statement ASAP before the fashion blogs pick this up, okay?
Gosh, we can say that we're sorry.
We're saddened that someone tried to interfere with our new line, Angel, right before the launch on Christmas Eve. And that especially since it benefits our Women's Foundation Comfort.
Yep.
Have to say something hopeful. That there'll still be a reveal on Christmas Eve. Not all secrets were revealed. The best is yet to come.
This is yet to come.
Yeah, and what is her name? Call Glenda at Now Women Daily, and maybe she can do a follow-up story for me.
Okay, hopefully y'all got the sound on that. And now we're going to work this in real time. So I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, and I have a press release GPT, and we're going to work it here. Now this GPT was made especially for press releases, so you don't have to give it any special prompts or anything. It'll actually prompt you. So we'll just start by saying hi. And I never finished that movie, so if y'all connect with me, remind me to finish. Hi, Patty. My name is Ebony, but my client's name is Tuesday Comfort, and she has a product line that was leaked before the launch, so we need to get a press release out about that. Great to meet you, Ebony. I'll ask a few questions, and then I'll create a custom press release for you. Yet, what is the name of the company and the brand issue release? The name of the company is Tuesday Comfort. Oh, they got that wrong. I'm gonna have to fix Tuesday Comfort. What is a press release? We want the press release to be dated December 15th, 2025. And a correction, the company's name is Tuesday Comfort. Make sure you speak clearly, or may just reread it before you press enter. I always forget that. And everything I do. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Okay, what exactly happened to the product line? Okay, I have this, what they said. Okay. So, I'm just going to repeat what they said in the clip so we can get it done. I need to issue a statement ASAP. My client's product line of designer handbags was leaked before their first holiday product line launch. The designer's name is Tuesday Comfort. We want to say we are sorry and saddened that someone tried to interfere with our new product line, Angel, right before the product launch on Christmas Eve, and especially since it benefits our Women's Foundation, Comfort. Add something hopeful, and that there will still be a reveal on Christmas Eve. Not all secrets were revealed, and the best is yet to come. Let's prick the check mark, not the X. I've learned that the hard way. Perfect, thank you. That gives me a strong foundation. This is what we have so far. So Chatty is letting us know that they understand everything. Okay. Would you like, I don't have any quotes. Okay, we'll just answer these questions. No quotes at this time. Some background on the company. They were started in 2020 and was only sold online. And with this launch, they will also launch their first flagship store. It is known for luxury and was inspired by the designer's grandmother, who designed bags for Black women of the past when they were denied access to designer bags. Oh, best contact. I have to get contact info. And this, oh no, wait, stop. Dang it. I wanted to give my name, my contact name, but I didn't. Let me see, no stop. So let me put this back. Copy, paste, and then speak it because I want to type. The contact is Jane Doe. Her number is 713-555-1212. Y'all remember that number? Okay, now let's see. Okay, excellent. No quotes. Here's your polished press release at 380 words. Let's go. So for immediate release, December 15th, they got our date. Tuesday Comfort addresses unauthorized leak of holiday handbag. Oh, New York. It usually has, 713. It usually has Houston, and so here we go. You see, this is the press release. Let's see, not all secrets were revealed. So they did add things that we said. The best is yet to come. Perfect. And that is just one way ChatGPT assists you and frees up some time. So you see what happened in this example? The human provided the context, tone, and intent. The draft happened faster. That's how AI should work. It supports your thinking and accelerates execution without taking over your voice. Case number 2 is planning. Here's what planning usually looks like for entrepreneurs. You sit down to plan your week, and suddenly your brain is like a browser with 27 tabs open. Or in my case, over 400. Why am I outing myself like this? Please tell me I'm not the only one. You remember things you forgot last week. You think about emails you haven't answered. You jump ahead to next month. And instead of clarity, you feel overwhelmed. So you stop planning altogether. What AI does here is simple but powerful. You can dump everything in your head, every task, every idea, every oh yeah, into AI and say, help me organize this into priorities. Not to tell you what to do, but to help you see. That's AI lowering mental load and supporting your thinking. This is how you stop running on empty. And case study number 3 is decision fatigue. Entrepreneurs make hundreds of decisions a day, most of them small but draining. Do I send this now or later? Do I raise prices? Do I respond today or tomorrow? Individually, they seem minor. A thinking partner. You can say, here's a situation, here are my options, help me think this through. You're not asking AI to decide for you, you're using it to tighten focus and clear the fog. You still decide, AI just helps you carry less. This is where the shift happens. Time freedom doesn't come from doing everything with AI. It comes from small, consistent uses that reduce mental load. 30 minutes a day adds up, not just in time, but in clarity and energy. Time freedom isn't about doing less, it's about carrying less. So this week, choose one task, one you dread, the one that makes you sigh, and let AI support you there. I've created a free productivity starter kit to help you get started. This isn't about learning more tools or doing more work. It's about using AI the right way. Inside this starter kit, I introduced my SALT framework, which shows you how to use AI as support, not a replacement. Think of it as seasoning. Same brain, same expertise, just a little less friction. AI won't build your business for you, but it can give you your time back. Thank you.